This is a phone that costs over $4,000, folds in half, and somehow claims to be more secure than anything you've ever used. But here's the real question. Is this actually the future of smartphones, or just a luxury flex with crazy marketing? Because today, we're diving deep into the Vertu Quantum Flip. And trust me, this one is different. Before we get into it, if you enjoy these kinds of deep tech reviews and want more honest breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe and drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel grow and lets me bring you even crazier tech like this. So first things first, this is not your typical foldable. The Vertu Quantum Flip is built like something straight out of a spy movie. We're talking aerospace-grade titanium, insane durability rated for over 650,000 folds, and a body that can literally survive extreme temperatures from freezing cold to desert heat. And when you hold it, it doesn't feel like a gadget. It feels like a statement. The hinge feels tight, precise, almost mechanical in a satisfying way, like it was engineered with zero compromises. There's no wobble, no cheap feeling, just pure solidity every time you open and close it. And then you flip it open, and you're greeted with a massive 6.9-inch flexible OLED display with a 120 Hz refresh rate. It's sharp, smooth, and honestly right up there with flagship foldables. Scrolling feels effortless, animations are fluid, and even under bright light, the panel holds up surprisingly well. On the outside, you get a smaller 3-inch display for quick interactions, notifications, and basic tasks. You can check messages, control music, even take quick selfies without opening the phone, which actually becomes more useful than you'd expect once you start using it daily. Now performance, this thing is actually no joke. Inside, you're getting a top-tier flagship chip, paired with up to 16 gigabytes RAM and a ridiculous 1 terabyte of storage. That means this is not just a luxury phone, it's a full-on powerhouse. Apps open instantly, switching between heavy apps feels seamless, and even gaming holds up without noticeable frame drops. It's the kind of performance where you stop thinking about speed, because everything just works. And that's exactly what you want at this price point. But here's where things start getting interesting: the cameras. You get a 50MP main sensor with optical stabilization and a 32MP front camera. In good lighting, photos come out sharp, detailed, and with natural colors. Video is stable, autofocus is reliable, and overall, it's a solid experience. But in low light, it's good, not mind-blowing. And that's where you realize again, this phone is not trying to compete with camera kings. It's good enough, but not the reason you'd buy it. And that brings us to the real highlight: security. Vertu is pushing this idea of quantum-level encryption, and while that sounds like marketing at first, they've actually packed in some serious features. You've got a dedicated security chip, encrypted calls and messaging, and even a self-destruct style feature where a simple gesture can wipe everything instantly. That's not just a gimmick. That's something designed for people who genuinely care about data protection at a very high level. And it goes even further. You can create completely separate environments inside the phone, like having different identities on one device. Work stays isolated, personal stays private, and sensitive data can exist in its own secure space. It's almost like carrying multiple phones without actually carrying them. Now here's something that feels straight up luxury: the concierge service. There's a dedicated button on the side, and pressing it connects you to a real human assistant 24/7. Not an AI chatbot, an actual person who can help with bookings, reservations, travel planning, and more. It's the kind of feature that sounds unnecessary until you imagine how convenient it could be if you're constantly busy or traveling. Quick pause here. If you're still watching, that means you're enjoying this deep dive. So go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, because more content like this is coming. Now battery life, surprisingly solid for a foldable. You're getting a 4,300 milliamp hours battery with fast charging that can get you through a full day with moderate use. Charging is quick enough that even if you're running low, a short top-up gets you back in action fast. It's not groundbreaking, but it's reliable, and that's what matters. The software experience is also interesting. It's clean, but with a heavy focus on security and customization. You can tweak privacy settings, control permissions at a deep level, and basically lock down your device in ways most phones don't even offer. It's clearly designed with a specific audience in mind, not the average user, but someone who values control and exclusivity. And speaking of exclusivity, That's really what this phone is about. From the materials to the craftsmanship, everything feels premium in a way that most phones simply don't. You've got leather finishes, sapphire elements, and a design language that feels closer to a luxury watch than a piece of tech. This is not mass-produced in the same way as other phones, and you can feel that difference. But let's be real for a second. You can get phones with better cameras, similar performance, and even better displays for way less money. So logically, this doesn't make sense for most people. And that's okay, because it's not supposed to. This is a niche product. It's for people who want something rare, something that stands out, something that feels personal and exclusive. It's less about value and more about experience. And honestly, that's what makes the Vertu Quantum Flip so interesting. It's not trying to win the spec race. It's not trying to be the best in every category. It's doing its own thing, combining luxury, technology, and security into one very unique package. So at the end of the day, is it worth it? For most people, no. But for the right person, someone who values design, privacy, and exclusivity, this might actually be exactly what they're looking for. If you enjoyed this video and want more honest, in-depth tech reviews like this, make sure to subscribe and drop a like, and I'll catch you in the next one.